Hey there everybody, welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Puborama, and in today's video, we'll be breaking into this week's deals and discounts for Grand Theft Auto Online. And honestly, we have some incredible discounts at that. Not only do we have great discounts, but this is one of the best weeks for earning money in a very, very long time. Why? Well, let's get straight into that first. This week, you are earning double money on the data leaks. Now, the data leaks is the Dr. Dre VIP contract and the subsequent missions. So that means, hopefully, upon completing the Dr. Dre contract tomorrow, you will be earning $2 million, which is insane, and you should definitely take advantage of the Dr. Dre VIP contract. When Rockstar does this, it's basically the best way to make money in the game. So, yeah, Dr. Dre for the win. We also have double money on security contracts, which is fantastic. If you have not completed your 200 security contracts and gotten that maximum $20,000 of passive income every 48 minutes, that is also something that you should really be focusing on this week. I'll be making guides on both of these separately, so make sure you stay tuned. And then to finish off, we have double money on double down, which isn't as important as the other two things. But yes, we have insane money this week. I should also mention that purchasing an agency is 30% off, including all of the upgrades and modifications. So really, this is one of the all-time best weeks we've had in Grand Theft Auto Online. The fact that we not only get the discounts on the agency, but we just had payphone hits last week that were bonused. I mean, this is just fantastic. So with that being said, let's break into this week's discounts and the vehicles that you can get. Starting off, we have the two freebies. We have the Ratel and the Coquette D10. Now, the Coquette D10 is the prize ride. You have to place top 5 4 days in a row, and you can get your hands on this vehicle. Honestly, I love the Coquette D10. Rockstar actually did a good job making the interior look fantastic, and not only that, but this is one of the fastest non-HSW vehicles in the game. The Ratel, it's a free vehicle that you can get at the podium, so I can't really say anything negative about it, but it's not my favorite off-roader. I think the Desert Raid and the Trophy Truck are much better, and the reason why is this thing is rear-wheel drive. If it was all-wheel drive, it would be great, but nope, it's rear-wheel drive, which definitely takes away from a lot of its off-road capabilities. Now, that brings us over to the very, very solid list of discounted armored vehicles. Starting off, we have the Enus Jubilee, which as you can see features semi-bulletproof glass on every single pane, which is obviously fantastic. Not only that, but it does have Imani Tech armor on the sides, meaning that it can survive 3 sticky bombs, the 4th one blowing it up, and 10 homing missiles before it gets blown up, also able to be fitted with a missile lock-on jammer. The Jubilee is actually one of the cheapest Imani Tech vehicles in the game, and the fact that it's 30% off makes this an absolute steal. So if you want a really good deal on an Imani Tech vehicle, I would highly recommend to get your hands on the Enus Jubilee. Next up, we have the Granger 3600. This vehicle is also pretty good. The only problem with the 3600 is that it's really expensive, but it's 30% off. So if you want a big ol', I'm going to assume this is based off the Tahoe and not the Cadillac, but if you want a big ol' Tahoe with, once again, semi-bulletproof glass and Imani Tech capabilities, missile lock-on jammer, and the ability to survive, again, the same explosion resistance as the Jubilee, then this is a pretty good buy. But it really takes in the shape when we have these two Imani Tech vehicles. First of all, we have the Gradiatali Stinger TT. This is the fastest Imani Tech vehicle in the game. It goes base 132 miles per hour, which is the same as the next vehicle, but the difference is that this car can be equipped with an HSW upgrade, allowing it to go a whopping 168 miles per hour. When you pair that with the fact that it has the Imani Tech armor and the speed, it really is one of the best Imani Tech vehicles in the game. I've already made a video saying why I think this is one of the best armored vehicles, and I'll definitely be making a follow-up video today on this car because it's definitely something you're going to want to get your hands on. This is one of my favorite looking Imani Tech vehicles, being the Enus Paragon S. In fact, I would say if you don't own this car, get your hands on it. I think we can all agree this is such a fantastic looking vehicle from the rear to the front. I love the design. I'm a big fan of Bentleys in general, which I'm pretty sure this is based off of, and wow, is this an incredibly nice looking vehicle at that. It goes 132 miles per hour, making it one of the fastest non-HSW sports cars in the game, and it has fantastic liveries, great customization. This is definitely a vehicle I would recommend to get your hands on, so yeah, it's great. And again, it has the Amani Tech armor, so you can survive 10 missiles, 4 sticky bombs, and you have the ability to obviously put on a missile lock-on jammer. Now, as you'll notice, these vehicles do not feature semi-bulletproof glass, where these ones do, so that is an advantage of some of the older Amani Tech cars. Now we simply break into the normal discounts. We have the Tundra Panthera, which is one of my favorite looking sports cars in the game. It's actually a pretty rare vehicle as well. I can't say it's anything special in the performance. It's not necessarily fast, nor does it have good handling, but it is a very nice looking vehicle, so I'd say it's not a bad buy. We have the Warner HKR, which I don't really care too much about. It's kind of like a pickup truck, but not kind of a pickup truck. It's alright, it's not too expensive, and it doesn't have anything notable about it when it comes to performance. So if you like the look of it, pick it up because it's on sale, and if you don't, well, I wouldn't recommend to buy it. We have the Classique Broadway, which you can actually purchase and then get the taxi livery on like I have here, and do taxi work in it. Unfortunately, it's actually slower than the normal taxi, so I wouldn't recommend to get your hands on it. But yeah, it's alright. That's what I'll say about it. We have another vehicle here, the BF Club, which is pretty cool looking, I won't lie. It's obviously a little Golf GTI, I'm pretty sure. It's a fast little rat, but again, nothing crazy about this car. If you like the look of it and you want to get your hands on a Golf GTI, pick it up. But if you don't, I wouldn't say to get your hands on it. We have the Dinka Sugoi, which I love the look of. Very, very nice vehicle. And, yeah, I don't know. I think it's based off what a Honda Civic Type R. I could be wrong. Somebody will probably correct me if I am, but it looks nice. But, again, not very good on performance, and it is front-wheel drive, which makes its handling kind of as you can see. Only that front tire spinning. But it's a pretty fun vehicle nonetheless. And then we break into the final 30% discount, one that I would recommend to get just because of how fun it is, being the Karin Everon. I mean, look at this thing. It's freaking huge. It's actually the same vehicle that was used in the Top Gear Polar Special, which I loved as a kid. And yeah, this vehicle is just, look at it. It's huge. So yeah, very, very fun vehicle. Definitely recommend to consider getting the Karin Everon if you don't have it, just because of how unique it is. Plus, it's pretty inexpensive. Then that brings us to the removed vehicles. We have, as follows, the Dubachi 770, which I would highly recommend to get your hands on if you don't have. You can find this at Premium Deluxe Motorsport. We have the Vaca, which I don't care too much about. We have the Clique, which is a very cool muscle car, and I would recommend to get. We have the Rapid GT Classic, which is another incredibly cool classics, sports classic, and I would definitely recommend to get your hands on this vehicle. Look at how nice it is. Yeah, fantastic. We have the Jester, another vehicle I would recommend to get. Really, really fun car. The Jester is available as well in Premium Deluxe Motorsport. And then the final three vehicles we have here are test rides in the LS Car Meet, which is the Coil Brawler. Again, I would recommend to get this. We have the Landstalker XL and the Warner. I wouldn't recommend to get either of those vehicles. But the Coil Brawler is super fun. It's the fastest off-road car in the game. Well, at least in, like, older GTA. Now we have some faster vehicles, but this is still a really, really fun vehicle. It looks amazing. I'm a very big fan of it. So, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is this week in Grand Theft Auto Online. As always, if you enjoy content like this and you want to see more, please consider smashing that subscribe button down below as it helps out the channel. And as always, I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.